John. Es la calle de los Beatles. El Cavern Club lo demolieron, pero ahí fue donde se hicieron famosos ellos. O sea, donde empezaron a tocar. Hicieron un restaurante con su nombre, hicieron unas cuantas réplicas. Esta es la calle de los Beatles. Otra réplica de el Cavern Club ese. Y aquí está el Beatles Museum. Eran estas de los Beatles. El manager de los Beatles. Una paloma. cruzar. Parte del mall que se ve, que te enseñé ayer y que se ve desde el hotel. Estamos. ¿A dónde vamos? Está bueno. Pretty sour.
Southampton went back to Ireland to Cork. Have you all seen the film The Titanic? Because I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but you know what sinks at the end? Yeah. But if you do watch the film again and you can stay awake till the end of the film, as the ship's going down, have a look at the back, it says Titanic, Liverpool. Because that's what it was on the list in that building there. So we're going to be turning left in now. We're going to show you our three graces, these three wonderful buildings that greet you when you come into Liverpool on a cruise ship or on a tour bus. Anybody off the ship? Are you off the ship? What time are you going to be back? What time are you off the cruise ship?
Yeah, I think at 6.
Oh, you're all right then, because we'll get back about 5. That's quite a big one, there's $3,200 on it. So we stopped 5 times on this bus, guys, but only 3. of our three graces, guys, this one just head here on your left hand side. This is the port of Liverpool. This is actually the oldest of the three graces. This first one here on your left, first opened stores in 1907. So where we're coming to now, guys, in front of us, this little road in front of us now that runs across us. The official town for where we're coming up to now, this is actually called Canada Boulevard. But we're not posh in Liverpool, we simply call it the Pierhead. So we're going to go up to this little roundabout, we're going to come back on ourselves now. So we're going to do our victims to pick up and sorry passengers. But this big black building, guys, just over to our left there, we call that Darth Vader's holiday home. Bit of an ironic building, isn't it? Have you noticed where it blends in with the rest of the buildings? It doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, does it? And again on your left hand side is the Museum of Liverpool. 800 years of Liverpool history there, but the best thing about it, doesn't cost you a penny to go in. Lovely in there, isn't it? Nice, isn't it? For free. So I don't think we've got anyone to pick up here, guys, so we'll probably just go straight out. But you'll have to stop if there's ghosts there. You get the 4 or 5 statues just there, guys, on your left hand side, done by Andy Edwards. They were first put there on the 5th of December 2015. Does anybody know why there's that date? Well, obviously commemorate 50 years since the last time the Beatles played in Liverpool. Last time the Beatles played in Liverpool was the 5th of December 1965. This is the Cunard building opened in 1917, and that was the headquarters for the Cunard Shipping Line. Today it's over to BME, which is the British Music Experience. But what was stuff with these lights, guys? Has anybody got any idea of what this building is here to your right? It's a beautiful Art Deco building, isn't it? Well, that first opened in 1934. Anybody know what it is? Shut up, you.
It's only because you told me yesterday.
I told you yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, you and my bus was doing the city tour?
Yes.
Go down there. Come back from our punishment. All that is, guys, believe it or not, is a ventilation shaft in the Mersey Tunnel. What that does, it takes all the bad pollution out the Mersey tunnels and puts all the good stuff in. That's all that does. Been doing this since 1934. So the third of our three graces, guys, this one just headed on your left hand side. Probably the most iconic, most famous building in Liverpool. It's the Royal Library building, based on the stores in 1911. Have you all seen the bird on the top? Is it a real bird? No, it's a mythical bird. It's 2 birds in one. It's part cormorant, which is the seabird, and part eagle. Have you done the city tour? Shut up. How tall do you think them birds are, guys? I'll give you a bit of a clue. They're taller than this bus. Oh well, 18 foot. How do you know that? Nobody's wrong. Some birds are 18 foot tall, guys, with a 24-foot wingspan. They're pretty big. On your right again is St Nick's Church. That's actually the 5th church that stood there since the 1200s. Again, coming up on your right hand side, this next street, Romford Street, is the World War II Museum, just there to your right. It's called the Western Approaches. That was the strategic headquarters for the Battle of the Atlantic. And the guy that ran the road was a guy called Admiral Horton. Coming up on your right hand side, guys, this is state of the art. This is absolutely phenomenal. You're not going to believe what you see now, but look at that. What a travel lodge. And this is a better travel lodge than that. Most of our buildings we say state of the art. That one we just say the state of that. On your left, Exchange Station. That was one of the world's first underground electrified subterranean railway stations. A bit of a shame, it's all closed down now. Closed down in 1977. They kept the fascia of it, but look the inside out, filled it all in. Because that was the Lancashire to Yorkshire line. And they put all officers there. 1977 that closed. And then they give us this on your right left. I'm not being funny, but look at the state of that. That's your modern version, that, guys. That's Moorfields underground railway station. But to access the station, you've got to go upstairs. What's that all about? You've got to go upstairs, get in the lift, then go down to the train station. Madness. Right, we're going to be turning right here now. It's only because we've got to, because it's a one-way street. We're going to turn onto Dale Street. And as we turn onto Dale Street, straight ahead of us, you will see a building that looks like it's sticking out into the middle of the road. That is our old town hall. You can see it as we straighten up. And that is the second oldest building in our city centre. There, it looks like it's sticking out into the middle of the road. That actually dates back to 1754, which makes it the second oldest building in our city centre. We're going to be turning left here now onto North John Street, and we're going to show you where the world famous Cavern Club is. So if you're not here tomorrow, guys, you're going to go to the Cavern Club. I'll show you where it is. Unfortunately, when we get back on this tour to the Albert Dock, there's no more buses, they've all finished, unfortunately. But directly in front of us now, with the flags and the 4 statues, that's the Hard Day's Night Hotel. That's actually a people-themed hotel, man. But just before this hotel, there's a little street here. Barry normally slows down for us because Barry's great. So this is it, guys. This is Matthew. That's where the world famous Cavern Club is, guys. Just down there. It's halfway down on your right-hand side. So that's Matthew Street, guys. Don't get confused what you see there on the left. That's the Cavern Club. The Cavern Club is on the opposite side, the further down on the right. And this is the Hard Day's Night Hotel. It's a people-themed hotel. So if you're not here tomorrow, guys, you're going to get on, jump on the city tour and go to the Cavern Club. The stop is just round the corner here. Stop number 3. And Liverpool 1 is it directly ahead of us there, to the side of that train. That opened in 2008, when we were the European Capital of Culture, at a cost of £1 billion. Cost £1 billion to build that complex. Madness. The oldest building in our city centre is this down on our left hand side, a bit further down the road there. Has anybody seen Primark? Or just behind Primark? That's just down there on the left hand side, there down the bottom. So if you're not here tomorrow, guys, this is stop number 3. You're here if you want to go to the Cavern Club or to Liverpool 1. See, because what we're doing now, guys, we're going to go straight through these lights and we're going to follow the road down to the left. But on the city tour, you will, from these lights, you will turn right. These have been protested for months and months now to power time. Doesn't matter what the weather is, they're always out here. And they're by the statue of Queen Victoria. She died in 1901 and that was erected in 1906. If you're on a good pub grub, the Captain Alexander Wetherspoons, that's pretty cool. Or up the road there to Liverpool, that's pretty cool and all. So you guys that joined us at the pier head, this building here on your right hand side on the corner, the red white stripy building, that used to be called Albion House, and that was the headquarters for the White Star shipping line. There we go, of the ill-fated Titanic. So that's where the Titanic was only registered from the building just in. This is a far better topology, guys, on your left, isn't it? A bit better than that one, isn't it? So you guys that did get on at the Albert Dock, you know, just like that's the road we went down just before. So we're coming around the other side now. So So we're more or less done with the city side of it now, guys, so it won't be long now before we go. Good time told. So Liverpool 1, guys, is just through where all the people are walking up and down. Liverpool 1's just up the top there. And the other side of these trees is Chavez Park. Anybody staying in the Hilton Hotel? You're not that rich, eh? Because every time Liverpool are playing at home, 9 times out of 10, the away team, nobody's staying in the hotel. If it's not there, they stay in the Titanic Hotel, which is about half a mile down that way. Ladies, Glasgow! Lovely. So this building called, guys, on our right hand side, this big red brick building. This is one of the first fireproof warehouses. It's called Wapping Key. It's all apartments these days. It's one of the first fireproof warehouses. And just as we get past this building, guys, you see 2 little towers. The one at the back, the red brick on it. As far as we know, that used to be a pub. And that was first put there in 1856. Which means why I know that says at the top. The little grey one that you can see just here, now apparently that used to be a prison. So back in the early days, all the fencing wasn't there. So when all the sailors come into town, they got drunk and they come back down to the ship. But the police used to escort them into these little prisons. They didn't want them walking around falling in the water. We used to go in them prisons there till they sobered up a little bit, then they let them out the next morning. So just ahead of us, guys, and we go through these lights on your right hand side is the Old King's Brewery. It's called the Brewery Villas these days. The front building you'll see there at the top now, it's a box park. Now this box park's been there for about 12 months now, so when this was first built, it was only box park outside of London. So I'm not too sure whether there still is or not, but then it's just there, guys. Not too sure if they've built one somewhere else. As far as I know, that's the only one outside of London. So that's it, guys, we're almost finished with the city centre now. I've just got one more thing to show before we go to the suburbs. It'll be coming up just ahead of us on your left hand side, you see the top of it. But more importantly, guys, this street's on your left hand side now here now, it's called Rosebery Street. This street's here now. That was the street where John Lennon made his very first ever live performance on the back of a gold truck in 1957. It was in that street. About 16, 17 years ago, he wanted to knock all this area down and redevelop it. He said, not a chance. Only cause of one man, Richard Starkey. I know something like that, huh? You probably know better as Ringo Starr, the drummer with the Beatles. But this is neck in the woods. This is where Ringo was born and bred. So what we're going to do, guys, we're around to the very bottom of this road. And as we get to the bottom, there's a little roundabout. We're going to go round the roundabout, and then we'll come back up this side of the road on the right hand side. And we're going to go up the first street, and it's called High Park Street. And we stopped there for a few minutes, and we're going to show you where Ringo was born and bred. You think all these houses you guys own is not, this is where all the rich matey guys used to live, but they're all like students' accommodation now, or apartments, all these houses now. Bit of shame, wasn't it, to knock all these down. So say we're going to go round the roundabout, and then we're going to come back along this road, and we're going to go up that street there to your right. Just there now, where that white cars go. That's called High Park Street. So just in front of us now, guys, the entrance you can just hear, this is Princess Park. That's only a small park. I'll show you the bigger one in a few minutes. So because we're all spread out, guys, we can probably want to do 2 or 3 little stops by the road where he was born and bred. The last sort of done, everybody was under the canopy. It was great. So we're going to turn left up here on the side park. So as we turn up, guys, we look halfway up on the right hand side, you see a big portrait of Ringo Starr on the side of the building. The funny thing about it, guys, as you're looking at that portrait of him, doesn't it look like he's just blew that house out of his nose? Doesn't it? So these are called the Welsh Streets, these guys. A while back they closed all these down because they're going to knock them all down and redevelop it into a big complex for something. So they laid down like for 10 years. Then they done a documentary to see how much it would cost to knock one down or redevelop it. And it was a lot cheaper to redevelop it. So they threw all the people up in these streets and then they decided to do them all up. So it's just past this post box, guys. The next street's up. This is called Mandarin Street. Not this one now. So this is where Ringo was born and bred. He spent the first 3 years of his life in this street. So as we stop, guys, I want you to look over the far on the right hand side. Just wait to see that car. And there, mate, says. So the right hand side, see the 5th house down. See like the bay. Is like a rusty colour. That's number 9 Mandarin Street. That's where Ringo was born and bred. Has anybody seen Peaky Blinders? Yeah. Seen the very first episode where the horse gallops down the dark street? Is that street they gallop down? Mandarin Street? Madness, isn't it? We asked that ourselves. It's based in Birmingham. But most of it is actually filmed in Liverpool. The Garrison pub is by King's Brewery. It's nuts, isn't it? Madness. So it's that 5th house down on the right hand side, guys. It's different coloured paint. It's got like a reddy, rusty colour. So that's number 9 Madness. That's where he spent the first 3 years of his life there. But as I say, doubled up. Because back in the So this is Princess Park again, guys, on your left hand side. This is the side of it. So it's only a small park. What's the trees, guys? So when we do actually get into the park, guys, what Barry does As Barry goes as slow as he can. Because obviously the faster you go, the quicker you whoop into the bus. So Barry goes as slow as he can for us guys to minimise the effect of the little people in the gob. So we're going to be turning right here now guys into Sefton Park. Sefton Park is the largest park in Liverpool out of 17. Now if you want to walk around the perimeter of this park here guys, down the outside of it, from one point to back to the same point, 2.5 miles. Well, it's a big park. But this is it just in front of us here. We're going to turn left here now. We're just really going to start watching the trees guys. A TV interview with Ringo Starr. He lost something in that park. What's the trees guys? Don't forget to duck. Duck. You okay? Okay. Let's go try and go as slow as you can, mate. We're doing that coming in now. It's all the rain with that guy, so they're actually a lot lower than what they should be. So better go as slow as you can for us, guys. A TV interview with Ringo Starr. He lost something in that park. Something you can only lose once. All I will say is that he went in a boy and come out a man. He's in that park. Also in this park, John Lennon's mum and dad first met. Julia Stanley and Freddie Lennon first met in this park. Freddie Lennon kept asking Julia to go out with her. She kept saying no. So in the end he asked her, why won't you go out with me? He said, because you're wearing that stupid hat. I will take this stupid hat off and you go out with me then. She said, yeah. So over the other side of the park, we'll see a bit later on, is a boating lake. So we took the hats off. Apparently it was a very expensive hat, and he threw it as far as he could into the boating lake. He said, will you go out with me now? She said, yeah. And not too long after, on the 9th of October 1940, is when John Winston Lennon come into the world. So if we hadn't took the hat off, this could possibly have been the Jerry Marsden tour. What's the trees, guys? As I say, some of them do really come in, guys, so you might have to pretend you're on the aeroplane and it's going to crash. See, we can't go much slower, guys, because we've got cars behind us.